Welcome to the DSQ podcast with Blake Lawson and Dakota Reynolds.
It is earlier than we normally record this podcast, so let's see how the vibe is.
It sure as fuck is. Hey, there goes our 30-second no swear area. Oopsies.
All right. Probably short one because this weekend was shit.
This weekend was shit. Yeah, no. We
Sorry,
don't even have
Singapore.
to post that meme. That meme is just everywhere
Yeah,
on
you know
Formula Dank. You already know.
I'm sure it's been posted already.
Oh, I know that it's been posted several million times.
Yeah, sorry, Singapore, but more like Singapore.
Uh,
Yeah, actually, let's just call it. Actually, that's it. Thanks for listening. McLaren won,
well, they
The
didn't win,
championship,
but yeah,
not the-
there you go.
not the race.
They sure didn't win any hearts or minds.
Nope. I guess one thing to start it on a even more depressing note is, of course, our condolences to Lewis and poor Roscoe. Over the weekend, or over the last race weekend, non-race weekend, last weekend. That wasn't the race weekend. That sucks. I love you, Roscoe.
That's one of the paddock's best boys. Now who is Leo going to pester?
Yep. Just Charles. Just
Charles.
All right. Now off the depressing note. Singapore. I was like, we didn't have any breaking news, did we? Really? Nothing new.
We've
Actually,
already-
news-wise.
We've already handled the breaking news,
Yeah.
so no, I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
I was like, I only know of the one change that I sent at one point, so for the actual track changes with the pit lane thing.
Oh, like with the line.
No, the pit lane speed.
Oh yeah, I don't have that because that wasn't posted in the like changes to circuit. So that's just a regulation change, not a like physical upgrade or whatever. So, but yeah, you go ahead.
No. It was a transition. No. Pit. Getting the Zandvoort treatment of increasing the pit lane speed up to the 80 kilometers per hour instead of the 40,
60
and then 40, 20, 30, 40 US.
30
units.
miles to 40 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to get it wrong. Whatever. What the fuck's a kilometer?
You're going
Eagle.
from Walmart parking lot speeds to school zone while the school lights are flashing speeds.
Really, it's faster in the school zone. I don't. Not the way I drive in Walmart parking lots. Depending which Walmart. If it's Walmart of I need to get the fuck out of here, I want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, fair enough. But yeah, the pit lane speed's one of the many changes that went on. I say many changes. Most of it's resurfacing. It's always mostly resurfacing. They resurfaced from turn 2 to exit of turn 3, from entry turn 6 to exit turn 7, from entrance turn 9 to before turn 11. Don't know why they didn't pair those two together. Exit of turn 14 to exit of turn 16, and then exit of turn 16 to exit of turn 19. I don't know why they didn't pair those two together, literally, because to the exit of 16 and then start with the exit of 16. You just did exit turn 14 to exit turn 19.
Yeah.
You just did that
It's
whole
just a
section.
block.
Yeah. They also did some localized patching at turns 5, 6, 13, and 14. They repaired the edge of the working lane with the fast lane in the pits, and the safety car lines and the pit entry have been highlighted blue. Dabba-dee, dabba-die.
The blue treatment that everything's getting. I did notice that on the pit lane, like entry and exit, which I was like, that's new. Didn't come up.
Almost 5 kilometer circuit. It's 3 miles for us stadies. With a full race distance of 306 kilometers or 190 miles, 62 laps. Night race. It's
The original
plastered on the
night
building.
race.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
They
the
will not
night
let
race.
you forget.
Yes.
Because there are several now.
The lap record as set last year from Danny Rick. Was that the one that got us the extra point ban?
Yep.
Okay.
There
Okay.
was
I was wondering because I
Danny's
was
last-
like, I don't remember Danny doing that many, and I remember distinctly that one during 2024. So yeah, Danny Rick setting the fastest lap in 2024 with a 134.486, and your tire compounds being the C3, the C4, and the C5, hard, medium, soft. Skipping out on the C6 this weekend because fuck it.
Because why?
Yeah.
Why
It should
should
not,
we use it?
No, it should not exist unless you're going to throw it in as a super soft option.
It is the 1070, 1066 gig or 3 gig or whatever that was back in the day. It's like this card shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
For all you tech enthusiasts out there who know what I'm talking about.
And
Why?
I think that's all that I need from this this page because there were no, spoiler alert, there were no DNFs.
Nope. And yeah, there was no anything special. I mean, there were some special helmets, and Red Bull had their. I kind of liked race things, but kind of the grayed out. I think they probably are reflective with like a kind of blue digi camo suits and team kits. I was like, oh, I might buy one. They don't have the shirts; it's only the polo. $137 before shipping and taxes. Fuck that. No, thank you. I still like it though.
Yeah, F1 shit is mad expensive.
For what is essentially just a shirt with a whole bunch of heat press on it.
Mm-hmm.
As someone who is familiar with the industry, you know exactly what it takes to make that shirt. Which I would be very annoyed if I had to do all that application. So, but yeah, I guess the only upgrade, of course, is the return of the unicorn sticker for Carlos Sainz.
Yeah. Carlos Sainz pretty much only doing that. No one doing much of anything this week. No upgrades from McLaren, Ferrari, Aston Martin, Alpine, Haas, VCarb, Williams, or Sauber. The only two bringing upgrades are Red Bull with some wing camber upgrades for downforce and an engine cover tweak for reliability. And Mercedes reprofiled their front wing flap for downforce / car balance. That's it.
It's that point of the season.
Yeah, it is. I mean, at this point, I think we are completely done really working on the 2025 car. I was like, you've got 2026 now to worry about, especially because the Constructors' Championship has already been decided. Spoiler, but, I mean, let's be real. Fucking 600 points to 300 points, this was decided a long time ago.
Yeah.
Engine parts, Charles took a new exhaust system, Liam took a new exhaust system. That's the entire week.
That's it. That's the sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and to get into the actual race running and everything. Yeah, no FP1 rookies this session. So teams running out of time. VCarb really
VCarb
looking at you.
especially, yeah. I was looking at that whenever we first did it. I was like, there are 6 races left. 3 of those are sprints.
Yep.
So they have to do 4.
Yep.
But they can do 2 in 1, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
If they so wish.
So if they so wish, they have 1 more race of leeway, and then they'll have to start eating into sprints, unless they just don't plan on being a team next year.
Be interesting.
Let's write that one down for later. Somewhere I heard a gun being loaded.
Yeah. Yeah, and let's just get into your practice sessions. You know, maybe the writing on the wall for Williams this week. What is the first thing that happened in FP1? Do you want to say it, or do you want me to?
You can say it. I have 0 knowledge of free practice this week, so.
Alex literally catches on fire. Or the car does. Like, just straight out the gate. Just,
all right.
It is on fire. Break.
That was what was supposed to happen last week,
Yeah.
because we got the podium, so the fucking garage was supposed to burn down.
Yep. Alex catching fire. I mainly saw it on the right rear brake, but I guess it was both. And it also did cause him to have to get a new back rear wing on that, because it obviously kind of damaged and warped that. Which maybe that one was the one they measured in spec. The fire expanded the material. Yeah, so he missed out on basically the entirety of FP1. And then only other note I have is little moment between Hulk and Sainz. They got very close. Right, that's about it. Your P1 was Fernando Alonso. Interesting. And then Charles and Max rounding out the top 3 of that first 4:30 a.m. practice session. Nobody watched live.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not. I could not afford to this week, so I was dead tired. My schedule was all shifted around.
Free practice 2, which a lot of this is good foreshadowing for some stuff. 63, that'd be George Russell. Turn 16, kind of just loses it. And by it, I mean his entire nose and front wing section. Just kind of lost it. Like, just, I don't know. It's gone. I'm going to say it exactly as I have it on here. 30, fucked it. Hits the wall. Turn 16, turn 17. I made the joke at the time of his tire, great angle of his tire on the opposite side, just yeeting itself past, just forward on the track. I'm like, oh, there's a visual representation of his career. It's gone.
And gone.
Yep, bad there. And then probably the most notable incident of there is Charles full sending it into Lando Norris, or Lando Norris going forward into Charles Leclerc, depending how you ask, who you ask, or how you ask, I guess. Yeah, unsafe release, 10K fine for Ferrari. Showed a big little during the quality of Zach Brown going up to Fred Vasseur and being all buddy-buddy, so I guess it's fine. Fuck you, Zach Brown. Yeah, very interesting incident of just... To me, it did seem like Charles, definitely got out there very fast, and just Lando reacting and was like, I guess, turning a brake and whatever. What's a front wing between Lando? We can be world champion. Just get rid of this wing. Yeah, and then only note from pre-practice 3. Stop me if you heard this one before. Liam Lawson fucks it again.
Liam.
2 crashes.
Hey,
2
Liam,
sessions.
could you do me a favor and stop dragging my name through the fucking mud? Thank you. I would like people to look up my last name and not immediately see fucking bend it again.
Yeah. No paddock cats either this week, at least that we saw. So, damn.
It's Singapore. You get the fucking paddock komodos.
Jesus, you do. I didn't see a lizard either.
No lizards. I guess it's technically monitor lizards was what was I think in the years past.
Lizard.
You gonna edit it in?
No.
All right.
Not this week. All right. Qualifying. Honestly, again, same thing. Not a whole lot. Little impeding between Sainz and Kimi.
Happens.
No big deal. Big thing, I guess, Q1. Gasly does have a power unit failure. I don't know if we ever heard exactly what it was fully, but causing some last little laps to be yellow flag. Not a double wave yellow, just a single. Just hey,
one yellow flag.
That catches out Bortoleto, Hülkenberg, Tsunoda, and George Russell. All get noted for it. No action on any of those. They all did. Again, Pierre did a good job of getting... He basically almost went fully into the escape turnout, like off track entirely. Off the sporting surface or whatever you want to call it. So, all fine there. Yuki scraping through to Q2 on that one. George Russell steadily getting through to Q2. And then Bortoleto not. And Hülkenberg not. No, Hülkenberg did. Do you know he has not been in the Q1? Hulk.
Like he hasn't exited...
Or he hasn't been to Q3, excuse me.
Oh, he hasn't been to Q3. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Producer Luna has jumped up here. Yeah, so let's back on track here. Good producing, keeping me off topic. Gasly, of course, with that PU failure, he's starting at the back of the grid, ish. Actually, no, he still is. We'll get to that.
No, ish.
Ocon, Colapinto, Stroll, and Bortoletto are your Q1 exits. All right, Luna. Okay, well, chaos. No notes in Q2 or Q3. We'll get to the lap. Another disappointing P15 out in Q2 for Yuki Tsunoda. That sucks. Ahead of him, Lawson, Sainz, Albon, and Hulkenberg. Hey, the Sainz boys. The Williams boys right next to each other in P12 and P13. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then your top 10 out of qualifying, Fernando Alonso. Angrily there, but there. Definitely did some stuff with the car. Ollie Behrman, good finish. Isaac Hadjar, Charles Leclerc, Hamilton, Norris, P5, Antonelli, Mercedes 1. In P4, Oscar Piastri, P3, Max Verstappen almost getting it. A pole position, maybe a little bit of not against the rules impeding, but just dirty air impeding. A little unhappy with Lando. Good job, sarcastic good job, Bud, out the window. But if it was a road car, to Lando. And then George Russell with an incredible lap twice.
Insane. Good job, George. Wow. I don't expect this from you.
Yeah. No one expected it. Even Mercedes didn't expect it from themselves. But yeah. That's kind of it. So that's our grid. Nothing changes. Everything's fine. Hey, why does that rear wing look a little too big, Williams?
Why can my existence just not be pain 24/7, 365?
Because you're a Williams fan.
And a Preds fan.
Yep.
And a Lions fan. Well, I'm starting to see a pattern.
And we got you on Toronto a little bit, so that's just aiding and abetting in pain.
Y'all are good, except playoffs.
Yeah.
We're just not good right now. Anyways. DSQ.
Double DSQ. Everybody said they were excluded, not even disqualified. They were excluded from the qualifying. Yeah, just I guess the rear wing was the DRS in its open state was too tall at the outer points.
Williams went on record saying that they checked beforehand and that, it was within the tolerances, but then, obviously they were like, is what it is. We accept your measurements or whatever. Obviously, it fucked up somewhere.
We accept your measurements, math boy.
If anyone's going to accept a good measurement, it's James Vowles. That man lives and breathes in mathematics and Excel spreadsheets.
Not Excel anymore. They got off that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They have proper parts management now. Yeah,
God, that's still such an insane story.
Okay, that's pre. Oh, I didn't even check if I doubt anything came from that, but I forgot about our pre-race. But anyway, your Williams DSQ. Guess what? They permitted him to race because, of course, they did. There's no reason they shouldn't let them race.
Yeah, exactly. It's like 107%. Who's that?
Yeah, they let Logan Sargent do it every time.
Yeah,
for actually not setting a time versus. So that puts Alex Albon starting from the pit in P20, Carlos Sainz not starting from the pit in P18, and then Pierre Gasly taking new parts, not the same spec. Albon was. I'm kind of cutting into your thing, aren't I? Sorry.
You're good. Pierre took a new floor and I think suspension changes as well, which put him in the pit lane. And then Alex took just a suspension change, which put him in the pit lane. Only other Parc Ferme change of note, there were quite a few, but the only one I thought of note was Sainz with a new CIS bracket.
Okay.
SIS, not CIS. Excuse me, we don't do hate crimes on here. Fucking God, get over yourselves. Anyways, a new CIS bracket. You go, CIS.
It's to help the unicorn sticker stay stabilized.
Honestly,
What
it
does
might
that
have
even-
made all the difference.
I was like, what is that? Do you know what that is?
What?
what the CIS bracket is?
No.
All right. I don't know if you
I
looked
wonder
it
if I
up or
can
not.
Google it.
I was trying to look up Alex's so pre-race during recon laps to continue because Alex Albon hasn't had enough this weekend. He does get noted for pit lane slash practice start infringement. He gets a reprimand, but that is it. Looks like he passed somebody and rejoined to do the start when he shouldn't have. But yeah, so that was we are Alex having a note. Elton John and Louis Capaldi did a concert. We got that little graphic post race for some reason, which I assume happened before the race and not.
Hey, look at what you're missing, all you broke motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, side impact structure.
So something to, I guess, hold in the survival cell, or
Pretty much, yeah.
the crushy bits
I think
outside the
crushy
survival
bits
cell.
because part of it's including in like the mirrors and shit like that. So,
Mirrors, what are those?
well, you know what? Lance Stroll learned that this week. I have definitive evidence that he knows what mirrors are now because I saw him look in them at one point early on during the race.
Yeah. Unlike the note from Oscar during one of the practices where Ferrari will invent mirrors one day. Oscar is on it this week. Speaking of being... let's get into this race, because... we can talk about lap 1, because that's really all that happened.
You talk about lap 1, because I woke up late for some reason. I actually woke up, like, right at start time, and then my brain was like, oh, the race is in, like, an hour. You have time to do this. And then someone messaged me, like, oh, yeah, fucking this event happened. Like, oh, shit. And so I had to scramble and get up.
A little bit of contact between... looks at tiny note, because I do this to myself. Ollie and Hajar. That's the big thing. No further... really nothing there. There was contact between our championship leaders, Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, and Max Verstappen. Really only affecting Lando. He gets a little bit of a... he had a new 15 or 5 degree further out
End plate, basically.
end plate, basically, yeah.
Yeah, I was seeing that the entire race. I was like, that thing, if that thing was on Kevin Magnussen's car, they would have meatball flagged him.
Immediately. Yeah, basically it was Oscar and Lando. Lando gets the move on first to take the lead, not the lead, but ahead of Oscar. And then calls were made to Lando, who, hey, what's the rule with overtaking? I mean, there's several rules with overtaking. What's the kind of general thing? You're responsible for the overtake.
Yeah.
You should not overtake if you cannot do so responsibly.
Overtake safely. Is the responsibility of the car overtaking to overtake safely? Till you get to, I guess, ahead, and then suddenly it's, oh, now it's your corner.
Yeah. Apparently that overtaking safely is not hitting Max by going into your teammate. It's fine. Which Oscar was unhappy about. Rightly so.
Oh, yeah.
And we learned what Papaya rules means fully. It's if you're Lando, thumbs up. If you're Oscar, get fucked. We had a suspicion, but we've got it all but confirmed now.
Yeah. A fun little bit after the race about everything. But, yeah, there's not a whole lot of race to go
Yeah,
over.
there's not a whole lot of race. Further, which, do I have that noted when that happens? I do have that. It's lap 27, so... which is my next note is 26-27. So I don't know if you have anything before that.
Included in the lap 1 shenanigans is also Bortoletto and Stroll touching. Bortoletto's wing end plate just gone.
Which we didn't know about till way later. That's probably why I didn't note it there.
Yeah, we didn't know about it till later, and then someone hit it, and it just flew into the air.
They've been complaining a lot about TV direction.
Yeah,
last couple weeks,
and honestly,
today
valid.
Today was not great.
Yeah, no. I was like, today would have been a day to just pop on all of the fucking onboards and just do that.
Yep.
Have a tiny little picture-in-picture about the main feed and then everything else.
I'm trying to think on because side tangent here of F1 has the now 3 tiers, the 2 tiers with live race footage, and the higher tier now has multiple streams available, which if you use multi-viewer is almost a necessity because of the stream limit. I don't think you could do that. I'm pretty sure like we're basically. I think we could do one more on our setup, which is 4 onboards, the main TV, and then the data channels. So I was like, I don't think you can actually watch everybody's onboard if you wanted to.
You can sit there and swap between them. I know on F1's actual site, you can like sit there and just click, and it'll instant swap them out.
Yeah. But you can't like control room watch them all at once, which would be cool.
Yeah, no, it would be nice.
Also, I'm pretty sure your ISP would strangle you.
Oh yeah, no,
At
absolutely.
least here in the States, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, in Canada too.
Yeah, fun discussion about that later. By the way.
But yeah, my next note is 26. Worth. I'm not with it today, guys, or ever, to be honest. Hadjar is starting to have some engine issues. Sounds like something they were trying to fix and had a patchwork fix for most of the race, but starting to come undone there. And then 27, Fernando Alonso has a slow stop. That sucks. Also has a slow stop, Oscar Piastri. So we swapped, right? Right?
We're swapping.
We're swapping because it's
Slow stop. So I thought we were supposed to swap.
and you guys are together. It's not like it's you guys are out. Both races are in. You guys are next to each other in the standings. Just swap. It's aggressive breeding.
There's clearly a favorite.
Yep.
And it is not Oscar. Which is funny because that's what everyone was calling fucking Lando this week was not Oscar because of what fuckface said on...
Yeah, the post-quality. We did not talk about the post-quality interview at that time, but yeah. The post-quality 3-man at once shotgun, which he did for the race too.
Fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. Just George being George and then just the other boys, the real championship contenders talking.
Just fucking talking, laughing.
Having a chat. Having a little
chat.
yab fest. Yab fest? Gab fest. Yap fest. I combined the two. New word. Next thing I have is 45. I was like, I know you have pit stops. I don't know if you know.
I don't have every pit stop. I only have the excuse you, producer Luna.
She's
need
checking
that.
her notes.
Yes, the notes are the notes. Yes.
Yes,
Lap number 28.
the notes are notey.
Just an absolute insane overtake from Ollie Behrman on Alex Albon.
Yes.
Like, overtake of the century. He just fucking dived in there.
Yep.
Like, your name is Daniel. Or Daniel. Either or.
Or turn one, George Russell and Carlos Sainz.
Yeah.
That's next 2 weeks. Next race week.
Ooh, Coda.
Ooh, that's me. Spelled differently. 45. Nico Hulkenberg fucking just goes flying.
Whee!
Just a little bit of rear grip loss and just into the runoff.
Combo
Quick
rear
little
grip
yellow.
loss, and I rewatched the incident on the thing. The fucking Alpine, like, broke way heavier than it needed to, and so
Wow.
it threw him off and just end swapped.
Yep.
But he kept it out of the wall.
Yep, kept out of the wall, kept going. Does cost him his race because he was doing better than that.
Yeah.
Does not finish very well in that.
Nope.
And then end of the race, I have the Lewis note, but that's it.
I
I
have.
have.
I was supposed... Okay. My K was really sloppy here. So it was supposed to be ham brake issues somewhere in here, but it looks like I wrote ham bread issues somewhere in here.
Bread.
Anyways. Bread. Hamilton has some brake issues. Fucking a la Vettel 20 whatever going through the Monza barriers. But yeah, he's just going all over the place. Fucking off track. His brakes suck.
Which leads to track limits,
Track limits.
which they did give him a 5-second penalty for.
Yes, they did.
So, which I guess, I mean,
Which did drop him down a point in the results.
yeah, I was like, I can understand them not doing. It's like, oh, your brakes failed. I'm like, well, that's unsafe condition. You shouldn't
Yeah.
be. So yeah, I guess it's a penalty.
Exactly.
Brake fail. I mean, because the document is titled "Exceeding Track Limits Multiple Times Without a Good Reason." I'm like, not having brakes to me seems like a pretty good reason.
Right,
But
but if your brakes are failing, you should be.
this
in
is
the
a
pits,
racing
either
car.
getting them fixed or retiring the car.
Yeah, that's all I have for the race.
That is also all I have for the race.
That means it's time for post-race stuff.
Post-race.
I'm out of it, so I don't know if it is straight to the rundown or not.
I
Think so.
think so. Yeah, I was like, I don't think we have really anything of note other than the fucking.
Yeah, because
shotgun.
everything else is stats.
I did have. So
we have an outline for this. It's literally 2 feet away from my face. I still can't get it.
one quick little post-race thing.
Oh,
Apparently, I'm wondering if you have the same thing that I do. Apparently, whenever Oscar pulled in,
yeah. I
Park
just
Fairmont-
watched this clip actually.
Yeah.
like 5 minutes before we recorded.
So fucking Oscar pulls in, starts getting everything shut down for the car, and Zach Brown comes across the radio. Oh yeah, congrats, we got the constructor. Fucking Oscar
Yoink.
just cuts the radio and just gets out of the car. Fucking, he is done with this shit.
Yep.
I am going to wonder if there's ever going to be a swap back from him for the rest of the season. I don't think so. I mean, it is really every driver for himself at this point, but also you've brought about Dark Oscar.
Yep. And as stated, of course, surprisingly got the allows through given his manager Mark Multi-21 Weber.
Yeah.
So.
Oh God, yeah. No, this gonna be an interesting last quarter of the season.
Yep.
But with the race out of the way, we do have the rundown. Your race winner and pole sitter, so losing nothing, gaining nothing, George Russell. Does nothing, P1.
Yep.
Finished with a 1 hour, 40 minutes, 22.367 seconds. Behind him, Max Verstappen, who also went nowhere. P3 is Lando Norris, gaining 2 spots and 1 enemy. P4, Oscar Piastri, losing a spot. P5, losing a spot is Kimi Antonelli. P6, gaining a spot, Charles Leclerc. P7, gaining 3 spots, Fernando Alonso. P8, losing 2 spots, Lewis Hamilton. P9, staying right where he was, Ollie Behrman. And P10, gaining 8 spots to finish in the point, Carlos Sainz.
Your highest mover.
Highest mover. Also, from Carlos Sainz down, everybody is a lap down.
Yep.
P11 losing 3 spots is Isaac Ajar. P12 gaining a spot, Yuki Tsunoda. P13 gaining 2 spots, Lance Stroll. P14 gaining 6 spots, Alex Albon, your second highest gainer.
Yep.
Liam Lawson lost 3 spots to finish P15, El Bozo. P16 gaining nothing, losing nothing, Franco, I'll never score a point as long as I live, Colapinto.
And an Alpine, at least.
And now we're banned in Argentina. P17, losing 3 spots, Gabriel Bortoleto. At least Colapinto did better than Bortoleto. Now we're banned in Brazil. P18, losing a spot, Esteban Ocon. P19, staying right where he was, Pierre Gasly and Nico Hulkenberg. Unfortunately, losing 9 spots because of that spin, Nico Hulkenberg. Losing because of that spin and also from getting his fucking wing and plate fucking yoinked.
Both
Saubers.
Both Saubers having wing deletions.
As it was, quote, getting his front wing end plate munched off. Thank you, commentary team.
I was like, it sounds like a DC quote.
It
sounds like a DC.
I think it was DC. It might have been Jake's, but I think it was DC. Your fastest lap was on lap 48. Lewis Hamilton with a 1:33.808, which is a new record. Beats Danny Rick's 1:34 from last year.
Yep.
So
decent chunk.
And now everything Danny Rick is
gone.
Yeah. So Lewis Hamilton with that fastest lap. Your driver of the day. I voted George Russell.
I voted Carlos Sainz because recovery drive.
Definitely recovery drive. At the time, he was not in the points, so I was not going to vote him, and it was getting kind of towards the end. So I was like, you know what, George Russell. It was Fernando Alonso.
It was Fernando with
22.5% of the vote. George Russell right behind him with 16.4%. Max Verstappen with 14.5%. Lando Norris with 8.7%. What the fuck are y'all smoking? And Lewis Hamilton with 7.6%. All other drivers getting 30.3% of the vote. Piastri's not even fucking up there. That's insane.
Mm.
And then, after driver of the day, you have your pit stops. Your fastest pit stop this week, Red Bull.
And I finally paid off in the prediction.
Yuki Tsunoda with a 2.05 second pit stop on lap 13. Your slowest pit stop, Aston Martin.
Fernando
Alonso. A 9.33 second on lap 27. There were two slower, but it was both Saubers for their wing changes. Hulks on lap 44 with a 10.04, and Bortoletto on lap 13 with an 11.17. Yeah. I think that's all the stats. We go from the stats to the stars.
Your Dallas Stars.
Way too much hockey this week.
It's preseason.
I mean, your team was the only ones that didn't lose.
I think so. According to
At
the
least
TSN
out of
broadcast.
us.
Yeah.
At least out of us.
For
but
sure, for
possibly
sure.
everybody.
To be fair, Toronto shouldn't have lost the last game last night.
It's Toronto.
Toronto.
Toronto being Toronto.
Hey, the Preds won their last game. Your third star for me, and not the fans apparently, is Oscar Piastri for putting up with that shit.
Yeah, honestly. Fucking.
I was like, there wasn't a whole lot of star candidates to me this week, to be honest. So.
That's very fair.
And for shutting off Zach Brown during mid.
Oh God, yes.
That makes
fucking,
him actually he should be number. Actually, scratch that. He's number 1 star now.
My number 3 star is George Russell. It's just a George masterclass this week. Like, it wasn't even a problem to start P1, finish P1 for him. Just done.
Didn't really see him.
Yeah,
Just did it.
just fucking did it.
Number 2 star. For a weekend, a little bit of recovery. I guess we didn't mention the radio at the time but my second star, Fernando Alonso, with another banger radio message of, if you keep talking to me every lap, I will disconnect this radio.
Yeah, I
To which
straight
Oscar
up
heard
did
and be
not.
like, yeah, that's a good idea.
I straight up did not fucking bring in any of the radio messages or anything, but there was that one, which was Alonso's engineer telling him 34 to go, and then him, if you keep talking to me every lap, I will disconnect the radio. And then a second one from him after Hajar, who was already having engine problems, started
Defended
fighting
the
him.
shit out of him.
Yeah, like fucking fought the shit out of him for like a lower place, I guess, or
Yeah.
it may have still been in the points. I'm not sure. Fucking Alonso, trophy for hero of the race. It's fucking fantastic. He is fantastic. He's my number 2 star. Beyond just the absolutely golden radio messages, he fought at the end to overtake Hamilton, and although he didn't get it done on track, he got close enough that Hamilton's 5-second penalty pushed him ahead.
Yep.
So, go Chad Lonzo.
And my number 1 star is for the great recovery drive on both sides. 14 combined places. The Williams boys of Alexander Albon and Carlos Sainz and Sparkles, the unicorn. And James Vowles.
And the fucking hamster.
And then the hamster.
The hamster. Go Williams. That's my first star too. Williams combined. A trashed weekend due to double DSQ in quali turned into an amazing drive by both of them. Carlos with 8 spots gain, and Alex from the pit lane gaining 6 spots. Yeah. Woo. So happy for my Williams boys.
I was like, quick look at the F1 predict for this week. Close this week. Our house league, 57, 54, and 50 points. I was 50 at the bottom. I'm more sawing while Blake gets hers pulled up. I got 12 points for having Max on the podium, and I chipped that, so I got 6 points double. My other correct ones were signs ahead of Lance, which, as we talked before, was like, oh, of course. Oh, no. Oh, of course. I got the fastest pit stop with Red Bull. Hell yeah, finally. And then new winner of the Singapore Grand Prix. Because I had Max winning, and he hasn't won here, and he still hasn't.
I have 12 points from Max finishing in P2. I have, and I did not chip that. I chipped the fucking pole position because, it'll be Max. Thanks, George. I got the Ollie Behrman qualifying higher over Esteban Ocon. I got 7 teams getting a car into Q3 somehow. I got Carlos Sainz finishing ahead of Stroll, which, like we said,
Yeah.
Surely. Fuck. Surely. And I got the
We're so back, it's so over. We're so back.
Yes. We were constantly in the it's so over phase here in Williams. And then I got the new winner for Singapore because I went full delusion on my podium and said that Alex was going to win. It was not going to happen, but he may have got a podium. The hopes was there. And then DSQ. And I was like, well, shit.
Yeah, Blake did win it this week with 57, Tori at 54, and me at 50, even though we both had the same the correct percentage, but that's how you chip those things. The audio cuts out. I swear to God.
Our producers are producing.
And one producer is falling. Yeah, all right. It is the 3 quarters, as noted. Race 18, 6 left.
3 sprints.
3 sprints. Fucking Christ.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's battles.
It's battles.
Sure.
I did not do. God damn it. I did not do the entire battles like I would normally do on a quarter or half race. Because I kind of forgot that it was a quarter way.
A battle was one as well, which we really haven't been mentioning because whatever. But
yeah, I mean, well, again, we sort of mentioned it earlier, but it was like, oh yeah, this is going. It's McLaren. McLaren are your World Constructors champions for 2024. Congrats. Fuck you, Zach Brown.
I'm going to distract with a picture that George Russell just posted.
God damn. Okay, anyways.
If you want to see it, it's George Russell's Instagram. If you can guess, because it's George Russell.
Yeah, that's all you have to fucking say. McLaren McLaren wins the World Constructors Championship this year. That fucks both of us.
Yep.
Because I'm pretty sure we both fucking said
Ferrari, which I don't think we kind of had hopes for anyway at this point.
Well, yeah, by now we were like, oh yeah, this isn't happening.
Yeah,
but
yep.
I mean, they're third. They're still really close to Mercedes. They could absolutely nick P2, but like McLaren ran away with it. 650 points. To put that in perspective, I guess I'll do the constructor stuff first. To put that in perspective, Mercedes has 325 points. Mercedes' distance to McLaren is as much as points that they have.
Yeah. A nice clean double.
Yeah. It's insane. No one moved this week, so we still have the same positions as last week, but we'll still go over them real quick. Of course, Mercedes, as said, sitting at P2 with 325 points. Ferrari is sitting in P3 with 298, which is 27 behind Mercedes. So still all race. Like, that is a race victory. The 2 Mercedes not getting points and a fucking P6 in the sprint. And suddenly they're tied. Red Bull's behind Ferrari, 8 points behind with 290. Williams is in 5th behind Red Bull with 102 points, so 188 behind Red Bull. I want to say that's where Williams is finishing is 5th, but that's honestly fantastic. Where did they finish last year?
Unless you can reference it faster,
I can
definitely
probably reference it pretty quick, because here's tracks, here's fucking DSQ bullshit. That's Mexico City, so I went too far.
We'll have to get Blake a new new notebook next year, for sure. It is full. We got like 10 pages left, I think.
Something like that. I'll have just enough. There's Abu Dhabi. There's the constructor stuff from the week before Abu Dhabi. Williams finished P9 last year.
Yeah.
To finish P5 this year, and this wasn't the year they were focusing on the car. They're focusing on next year's car, but they still got P5. So either next year is shot, or next year we are fucking ready.
Next year, the contenders are going to be Cadillac and Williams.
God, imagine the newbies and the fucking prestige team.
Cadillac, did you see whose car they got to rent as their tester?
No.
Ferrari.
Oh,
so maybe not.
Womp womp.
I think last year's Ferrari. 2020, yeah. No, sorry, the 2022 Ferrari is, I think, they leased for on-track testing. So.
Distractions away. P6 is VCarb with 72 points, so 30 behind Williams. Aston Martin is sitting in P7 with 68 points, or 4 behind VCarb. Sauber sitting in P8 with 55 points, with 13 behind Aston. Haas sitting in P9 with 46 points, or 9 behind Sauber. And Pierre Gasly sitting in P10.
That's my little laugh because I knew what was coming.
Pierre Gasly sitting in P10.
Funny every time.
20 points, 26 behind Haas. Mathematically, they can only get P3 or below.
Still.
Yeah, I know. The cutoff for the constructors is there are 303 points still remaining that they could get maximum, which is insane to think about. But yeah, no, they could still technically get P3 if Ferrari down just had a dog shit time.
Hey, Franco, you want to keep your seat? Go get us P3 in the constructors.
All right, and then moving
and that's
on.
not picking on Franco. That's me bringing Briatore being a
fucking crash
asshole
gate.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on from the constructors onto the drivers' championship. We still have 5. There are still 5 in it. I think it is just barely. Sorry, I'm doing math. Okay, the cutoff is 162. Charles is sitting at 173. So there are still 5.
Single-digit points.
Yeah. So next race, we will probably lose Charles. We won't lose George for a minute.
We've already lost Charles, partially. I don't think
We
we'll
lost
ever get
Charles
part
like
that
3
bad.
years
Yeah.
ago, man. I don't know what universe you're in. We lost him 3 years ago. Anyways, currently still sitting in first place is Oscar Piastri with 336 points. Behind him, his teammate Lando Norris, teammate and also fucking
teammate
enemy.
and
Lando Norris with 314 points, or 22 behind Oscar.
Yuki Tsunoda of points, if you would. Both in number and height. I'm very interrupty today, apparently.
Fine. P3 is Max with 273, or 41 points behind Lando. George Russell is sitting in P4 with 237, 36 behind Max. And Charles, again, sitting with 173, or 64 points behind George Russell. Behind him, Lewis sitting at 125, or 48 behind Charles. Still kind of in that race. Didn't include 7th, 8th, or 9th, or 10th. Because whatever. I don't really care about that. I don't think anyone moved in it. But you know who did move? Fernando Alonso. Fernando Alonso jumps 3 places, has 36 points now, is sitting 1 point behind Nico Hulkenberg. I almost said Rosberg. Nico Hulkenberg.
I swear to God, I don't think that's the first time that's happened this weekend. I swear someone said it, and someone said it on a post-race interview.
That's so funny.
In the post-quali driver reactions. I swear to God, someone said Rosberg when trying to talk about Hulkenberg.
That's fucking phenomenal.
So,
I mean, German driver.
yeah, German driver, great hair.
Yeah.
One's won a little more.
P12 is still Carlos Sainz, not moving any, even though he gained points, or he gained a point. Yes. Lance Stroll in P13 dropped 2 places. So the fun part about that, right? So Lance not scoring points and Carlos scoring a point tied Carlos with Lance, but because Carlos got that podium last week, it fucking bumps him up ahead of Lance, and I fucking love that. Yeah, so both of them sitting at 32 points, or 4 points behind Fernando, and Liam Lawson sitting in P14, having lost a spot, sitting at 30 points, which kind of funny. Greg Miller.
He should stay there for the whole season.
He should,
because it's his number, and also he's not good.
Yeah. He's 2 points behind Lance and Carlos. And yeah, no one else really got any points below that. You're still sitting at 2 drivers with 0 points. And one of them is not on the grid right now.
But he is alive. We did confirm Jack's sighting.
We did confirm that Jack is alive and is still working for Alpine.
Yep.
So,
he was in the background.
Or at the very least, he's supporting Alpine.
Yeah,
we don't know if
he's still wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
At least.
Still
Maybe he still technically there's a sponsor on there that's like, hey, we sponsored Jack, so he's got to at least wear the shirt for the rest of the season.
I got more.
It's
than
all
2
he
pages
has
left. There's plenty of space. I was like, I've got enough space, I think, to finish off the season there, do post-season stuff there, and possibly do
pointless
preseason stuff for next year.
I was gonna say are pointless, not pointless as in not worth it, but pointless as in literal no points.
Yeah, no points.
Blind predictions, but you have half points for your crazy, so or your wild blind, so.
Yeah. I mean,
which I don't know.
Stuff that
which
I'm
I don't
sure
know what
we've
full
gotten.
points is, so I don't know what half points is.
I'm pretty sure
remember.
everything is 10 points
Okay.
because I think it's max 200 points and
20
everything is
question,
10
yeah, okay.
points in one way or the other.
Yeah. All right, meme time, I believe.
Memes.
You'll have had it pulled up. I said, oh, short one. I think we're at like 50 minutes, by the way,
That's so funny.
somehow.
We're so silly. We're so goofy.
So Twitter, side note to further extend the episode, I get Twitter notifications for two things: the Documents bot and for the NHL Department of Player Safety, and they have both been fucking active today
yeah.
because the Panthers and
because
Lightning
of that game. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So there's been a lot of fines and a hearing suspension, which means it's going to be at probably for an actual hearing to happen. It means it's 5 or more games are on the table for a preseason game.
Jesus.
Maniacs in Florida. They hate each
Yeah, I
other.
mean,
Yeah.
Florida.
But anyway,
I'm just
So I
gonna
was
do it
clearing
in the
notifications.
order from. I clicked on the top left one, and then I'm just gonna go in order
Yeah.
left to right from there. The hamster.
no.
The hamster's sad. The hamster's sad. It's sadder than normal. No. That's of course after the DSQ or double DSQ from Williams qualifying. Yeah. I honestly I saw the fucking notification thing for the document bot. I almost just left work for the day. I was
like,
so upset.
Well, no,
about
I
that.
thought I'd let you know because it was after and you were like, oh, I'm going to go lay down for 15 minutes before you got to get ready for work. I was like, hey,
Oh
fuck.
yeah, no, you
I
did
was
that.
like, hey, fuck your sleep.
You
I'm
did
gonna
do
read
that.
this.
Oh fuck. Well, I think I read it after the fact. It was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, well, this is confirmed that they did this.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Well, shit.
Yeah, I just read you the Joe Bauer passing it to the stewards for confirmation. Doc.
Yeah. Oh well, we made the most of it. To think what could have been if we hadn't started from the back.
You would have crashed out and lost.
God, shut up. Next up is just my personal opinion of Zach Brown.
Yep.
No meme here. Just this is
Live McLaren
our-
championship reaction.
this is our TV and my hand.
Yep.
So yes. Next up we
With our
the fucking
to go over the cars that are on top of the TV.
yes.
Is the middle is Max for
Nope,
the
that
middle
is
is
Sergio.
Checo.
They're literally right here.
Yeah,
You can see them better here.
is the Checo and then a Funko Checo above that, and then Oscar Piastri and George Russell. So those are the three. There is a Max Verstappen one. It is on my desk though. It's not on the TV. Anyway, just in case people were curious. Because you probably won't be able to see it on the YouTube video. Which, by the way, if you're listening, if you go to YouTube, I post the memes in the video.
They'll be there. You can see them live, except not live.
Live
Anyways,
2 hours from now.
yeah. Speaking of, fucking, God, just basically papaya rules at this point. Fucking, Oscar had a slow stop, and you just swap the positions. Nah, fuck him. Fuck him. We're not fucking helping him out. Fuck that.
Yep.
God, I cannot stand McLaren. You know who else can't stand McLaren?
Hannah Schmitz.
Hannah. Fucking, God, what a wonderful strategist Hannah is. Fucking queen.
Yep.
Queen shit.
That being said, it was way too early for the call.
Oh, no, absolutely. That was fucking dumb as shit from them. McLaren just not great about their decisions. Speaking of McLaren not being great about their decisions, do a race without any team drama or draw 25. McLaren just drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing.
Nags level fucking meltdown. Imminent.
And finally, Zach Brown. All drivers are equal, but some drivers are more equal than others. I hate you, Zach Brown. I genuinely hate you. If we do the fucking opinions on people, teams, etc. next year, we're including a special section of Zach Brown where it's just negative every time.
His team, whack. His hair, whack. The way that he talks, whack.
The way that he yells, whack. The way he doesn't even like to smile when Oscar wins, whack.
Lord Mickey is me. I'm fly as fuck. That's an old meme.
Yeah, it is. Fuck's sake.
But we're old, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's late for our old asses, so we should probably wrap this up. It's 2 o'clock. Gotta get to
Bedtime.
Denny's. Gotta get to Denny's. Get that early bird slam special. All right. A week off again,
A week off.
and then home
It's
home
a
race. Our home race.
It's the
Basically.
home race.
I mean,
would
for sure,
qualify
because it's
this as
the
our home
U.S.
race.
But
Yes.
for sure. But
I
yeah.
would qualify this as our home race. Fuck
The-
Vegas.
The
Fuck
easiest race for us to
Miami.
probably get to
Yeah.
get to.
if we wanted to, we could probably drive.
if
to
we
this
get money ever.
Yes.
If we ever have enough money to do it.
one. Speaking of our Patreon, no.
No, we're launching a Patreon. We're not launching a Patreon. But yeah, Coda, I think listed as my official favorite track. Just because it's the first one I watched, and it's the local-ish one, and yeah, I've been to Austin several times. Never been to the circuit F1 or just not F1 otherwise, but yeah, been down to Austin several of the times, whether it be for I do have family down there versus RTX and potential UT college tour. So Austin's there. It exists. It's there. Surprise.
Stay weird, Austin.
Yep. It's got an airport. It's under construction.
It's right across from the fucking track.
Yeah. Say hi to Gus for us. But yeah, also 2 o'clock race. We don't have to get up at 7. We can get up at, but it is a sprint weekend too, so.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, that will be going on while I'm at work, so.
Yes. It's at noon, I believe.
Cha.
I haven't done the board yet.
I will be at work. Actually, I might be just getting to work.
Yeah.
So.
Just pop it on your Bluetooth. Grab a speaker.
Yeah, totally.
In your car on the way there.
I will be already at work when it starts.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I am 12 o'clock on Saturday?
Yeah.
I think I'm 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. It sounds right.
I don't. It only has a sprint as 30 minutes on the calendar. I don't think that's accurate. Yeah, and then 4 o'clock is the Grand Prix quali.
Man, I wish this app would load quicker.
That would be too much.
Actually, I am 12:30.
Yeah, you have to listen to. Yeah, well, you might be able to catch the entire thing according to that scheduling on
According
the.
to that schedule, yes. The sprint is suddenly 2 laps.
Yeah. I mean, it
Good luck.
says I can find this information out as I continue to stall. I mean, not stall. Prolong.
Stall.
Bink. Lap is 19 laps.
19 laps. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Anyways.
Yeah, 19 laps, and the track record is 136. So we're looking at probably 139s, 140s. So that's math.
That's math, baby.
We don't do that here.
I mean,
Kind
every... Never mind. My brain's... Nope. My brain said nope. Fuck that. You can do the math.
We're just going to say a 140 to make it nice even. So 140 is 100 seconds?
Yes. Calculations being done.
Yep.
Mathematics are so fun.
So if everybody does exactly 140s, it's 31.6 to the infinity minutes. So,
Dope. So it'll take probably 2
If
minutes
there's-
for them to do the formation lap.
Yep.
So, and then... it'll
Safety
just-
car in turn 1
Yeah.
because Coda and George Russell exists.
So, yeah, no. There's no way that I
That's
get to
gonna be
watch that entire
the
fucking...
thing, yeah.
I'll probably get to watch until it stops being exciting, and then...
Well,
have
that's a lot
to
too.
start. I mean, I'm sure there'll be a small amount of movement. Very small. Like 2 cars.
Yeah.
Alex Albon will have something to... will have something to prove. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Mike. And listeners. With that, we'll see you in 2 weeks' time at the circuit of the Americas in beautiful, well, ish, Austin, Texas. Sorry, Austinites, though.
I'd say fuck you to the fucking Europeans who would have to deal with the American start times, but we're really fucking like good to them because it's just an evening race for them. It's like 8, 9, 10 o'clock p.m. Fuck you.
Get your evening tea, pop on the race. And then everybody's unhappy with Vegas.
Yeah.
It fucks US, it fucks everybody.
Everybody's unhappy with that. Fucking 6 a.m. race for the Brits. Fucking like
11,
midnight race for us.
Technically Saturday race, but I got way too far. Technically Saturday race, but definitely not. But still totally a Sunday for everybody. But yeah. All right, that's your yaps.
Can you believe that George Russell has not had a DNF so far this year?
Coda.
Follow the pod everywhere at DSQ Pod.